Hey y'all, Pepper Guy here. Appreciate you joining me again. Today I've got an update finally for the mild pepper growing series. It has been it's been 23 days now since I sowed all these in soil, and also I mean you'll notice they're all in most of them are in cans now. I'll link the video showing how I created all these cans and my mini hydroponic system. Um, so check that out. And today I'm just gonna pretty much I'll show you the how much the roots have grown on these, and I'll fill these up. Also, I will transplant both of these into a hydroponic system here. Um, and if you need to know how much quicker hydroponics grows than soil, this is one of the jalapenos that I planted back in January 15th, which all these were planted at the same time. And look, I mean, this is the difference here. Look at that. So yeah, I mean this one's probably a good 2 weeks ahead of this one. You can see it's pretty insane how much quickly it grows. And I do have some of these little fertilizer balls in here, so I mean it was getting nutrients as well. It's just not as readily accessible as it is growing in hydroponics. Um, so again, I've got three Sentaka plants. They're a Japanese type of cayenne pepper, and then just my two jalapenos. The third jalapeno here, and then I've got one surviving Peking plant, which is basically pretty related to the chiltepin. They're very similar. They've got a slightly different fruit shape, and the chiltepin's about twice as hot. Also, the chiltepins, yeah, it has been 23 days, a little over 3 weeks. I'll show you. Nothing at all. But I did create another series on a different germination method using the chiltepin seeds, and so I will have that video posted later. But I'm going to show you. I've got something else working, and it's going to prove that you can germinate chiltepins pretty quickly. This nothing. I just planted the seeds here in 2 cups. I think I've got 12 seeds total. It's been about 3.5 weeks, and they've still not emerged. So I'll get into that series a little bit later. But today, all I'm going to really do is transfer this plant into a can here in a hydroponic system, as well as this Peking. Hopefully, they will. I just need them to catch up to these. And again, the ultimate goal here of this series is to create some seed to where I can create a hybrid, so that I can plant that in my garden out in, I don't know, May or April or May or maybe even early June. So that's it. I'm gonna get started pulling this jalapeno out, and I'll get it put in a can. All right. So I'm fishing this root system through the bottom, being very careful not to break it. Push it down near the bottom like that. With roots like this that are going to be touching the nutrients, I mean, they'll shoot to the bottom of the can in no time, in a couple days maybe. All right, that's a nice looking plant. I've um, already got my can made. All right, so I'll put rocks on that and get some nutrients in that, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the Pekin plant. And I've only got one of these, so I got to be real careful here. All right, that's got both of them in there. Now, I'll just show you what some of the roots are. So I think I did that, I believe I put these in about a week ago. And I mean, I can tell you none of these had roots even close to this. They were probably, I'd say the longest roots are about down to here. I mean, this is what it's done in a week. When you go to put these back in, you can spin them around a little bit and twist them so that they'll spiral down and get off the sides, because they will dry up and they will die, but it's really okay. You're going to have so many roots growing. And by the way, the cup or the rock wool, really at this point, the only purpose it really serves is just to hold the plant in place. I mean, as you can see here, that rock wool is very dry. But as long as, these roots are totally submerged, which they are, the plant's going to just grow perfectly. So if you can keep that rock wool dry, and you get a little bit of algae from, light going through there, if it's dry, algae's not going to grow there. So yeah. Let's see. I'll show some other ones. These are about the same. I mean, look at that. Yeah, close to a foot long. And if you wait and the roots actually go dry and there's no nutrients in there, you've got a couple days still. Maybe not a couple days, but it's best to just top them off as quickly as you can. But you do have some leeway, especially early in the plant's life, like right now. I mean, there's no fruit on them. They're not sucking up that nutrient solution too quickly. So at this stage, you've definitely got, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe even a week. This one right here, I won't have to worry about topping the water off for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But I will look at them every few days. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm not sure when the next one will be. As you can see, they're growing pretty quick now, so I might have one and might have an update here in a week. And hopefully we get some chiltepin plants germinate. So that's it for today, guys. I appreciate you joining me, and remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks.